warm welcome on what is a lovely evening for football. I'm your commentator, Guy Mowbray, joined by Sue Smith, and we've got a division rivals game on the way for you. It's City, and they take on City.
I think it's so important that both teams start on the front foot, take the game to the opposition, and an early goal would certainly settle any nerves.
We're underway. Let's see what this one brings. Here's how City line up today. Nicolas Otamendi plays alongside Christian Romero in central defence, and they'll play with a lone striker up front. Here's how City line up today. Rodri plays alongside Andres Iniesta in the centre of midfield, and they go with just one in attack. City moving the ball forward with purpose. Ooh, got in the way of it.
Well, that's brilliant, isn't it? It's a great block.
Roberto Carlos. Henry. And on to Iniesta. Teeing up the chance now. They won't take it from him there. High tempo, hypnotic football in total control. Riyad Mahrez. McAllister. Thierry Henry. This looks promising from City. But able to deal with the danger decisively, well defended. It's no great surprise who we've picked out to have a look at here. What are we expecting to see from him today, Sue?
Yeah, 2 goals last time out. That's why he's the focus. Difficult to mark because he's always on the move, intelligent runs and always finding a yard of space. Hopefully we'll see that again today.
Good tackle from Cafu. Decent looking attack this. And City come away with the ball. That's a good ball. To edge ahead now. And it's saved and held. Henry. City recovering possession well. Moving it quickly and moving forward. Oh, and there could be something building here. Moment of pure individual brilliance. It's a 1 in 1,000 goal. Andres Iniesta. In the right position to cut out the pass. Well, they won the ball, now what to do with it? Taking a chance. Great stop to turn the ball away. So the chance now to extend the lead from this corner. They decide against putting it into the box. And over the byline, goal kick to come. Roberto Carlos. And on to Stam. The ball back with City now. Roberto Carlos. And on to Iniesta. Roberto Carlos. Now with Iniesta. A turnaround in possession. Excellent positioning. Alexis McAllister. Christian Romero. Riyad Mahrez. Oh, super challenge. He stopped a certain goal. Cafu. Rodri. Melky Dumorne. Ruud Gullit. Could be something happening for them now. Perfectly anticipated. Really well won. And it must be. Brilliant tackle. The chance is gone.
Yeah, lovely tackle. Well in. Timed it well, didn't he?
Thierry Henry. Now with Iniesta. Now to deliver a good ball in. Nice possession. Can they get a chance to equalise? But ultimately, not going anywhere with it. And the referee's whistle brings the first 45 minutes to a close. Well, advantage City after the first 45, but plenty of time for a few twists and turns before we're done here. Ola Aina. Romero. And on to Dalot. Otamendi. Not so much given away as cleverly won. This is looking good. Now what comes next? Goes on past the defender. Great chance here. And there's another one. Valuable breathing space for them now. So it's 2-0 as the ball gets rolling again. Cafu. Stan. Gullit. Cafu. Dumorne. Oh, could be here. Well, he's lost the ball, and any chance has gone. Iniesta. And a firm grip kept on the ball. Clearance a little off target that time. And now the heart can beat normally again. He had to save that.
That's just a real lapse in concentration, isn't it? And he'll be so pleased he was able to keep the ball out.
Oh, what a dreadful tackle. They're not getting close enough here. But it will now be tidied up and cleared away. Rodri. City struggling to keep the ball. Mahrez. Thierry Henry. Now with McAllister. Now I wonder where this is going. And that's a shame for them, nothing doing. Well, does anybody want to make a challenge here? Making decent progress here. Here we go! Terrific!
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me here on the gantry, ready to provide all the tactical observations, is the former England international Sue Smith. And we have action coming up for you from foot rivals. What might we see today?
I think it's so important that both teams start on the front foot, take the game to the opposition, and an early goal would certainly settle any nerves.
Not the best challenge, free kick. And here's the starting lineup for City. Roberto Carlos starts with Cafu in the fullback positions. Andres Iniesta plays alongside Rodri in the centre of midfield. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. Carson Pickett. Well, I suppose in the grand scheme of things, while it's only 50 appearances she's made for the club so far, she's already part of the fixtures and fittings in a sense.
Yeah, she's certainly cemented her place in the squad, hasn't she? You know she'll always give 100%, and she does add a lot to the side. It's been a great bit of business bringing her in.
Interception to snuff out the danger. Oh, that's a super piece of defending.
Yeah, it looked really promising, that, didn't it?
Iniesta. And now Henry. Iniesta. Gullit has it. Well, they keep passing away. Opportunity. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. Mbeumo. Letting the play flow. Cafu. Ruud Gullit. Now Roberto Carlos. Gullit. Roberto Carlos. Iniesta. Gullit has it. Iniesta. City pushing forward with options available. Iniesta. Cafu with it. This is a joy to watch.
Yeah, and I love watching this sort of football, you know.
Decent position. Now they can reorganise. Taken short. Well, good idea. The ball with Rodri. Oh, surely! And splendid reflex action there.
Well, it takes something special to save like that from close range. His reactions were remarkable.
Oh, danger here. And getting in the way of that superb defensive play. Iniesta. Perfect challenge. And good save hands on display. Iniesta. And now Henry. Might lead to a chance. On to Caicedo. Plenty of support here. Roberto Carlos. Iniesta. Now Roberto Carlos. Iniesta. Rodri. Composed and patient passing. Well, it was a good-looking sequence, but it comes to an end. Having to shoot. Well, the post got in the way. Well, threat averted.
Well, they were so close to taking the lead there. They just have to keep creating these opportunities, and surely the goal will come.
Yes, in possession again, and maybe another opportunity developing here. Andres Iniesta. Roberto Carlos. Gullit has it. It's a promising City move, and credit is due for that good piece of defending. Moises Caicedo. Showing good situational awareness. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Well, it was a most enjoyable first half. What will the second half bring us? Cafu. The ball with Rodri. Cafu. Iniesta. Well, unable to hold his run, and that's offside. Guti. Well, high quality defending. Pressure is on. And that last touch means a throw-in for them. Rodri. Garincha. And tidy defensive play.
Yeah, it was good work right off the ball to win it back, wasn't it?
Dumornay. Henry, can he put it away? And there it is, the opening goal, 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it. Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Dangerous ball. Clearly offside. Gullit. Now with Iniesta. Ruud Gullit. Ball control is the key. Gullit. Now Roberto Carlos. Gullit has it. Iniesta, and it goes! That will greatly help the cause. Now welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is action from the Division Rivals League. Your expectations?
When looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Marchisio. So the initial 11 for the home side. Virgil van Dijk plays alongside Gabriel in central defence. Claudio Marchisio plays alongside Pedri in the centre of midfield. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. And here's the starting lineup for City. Cafu starts with Roberto Carlos in the fullback positions. Garrincha starts with Thierry Henry out wide. And the idea...
Hang on, what a chance this is.
In it goes! An early opening statement in this match. And look at the celebrations.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And then the 1v1 against the keeper. She just passes it into the net. That's a very good goal.
Alexander Zinchenko. Not the pass he had in mind. The cross is on. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Oh, to level the match. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again. Henry. City move it forward with purpose, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Marchisio. Danger building. Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming. So back in action. Will be a quick response from City? There needs to be. Ruud Gullit. And teammates around him. Dumornay. And now Henry. And tidy defensive play.
Well, that was excellent defending. Just made it very difficult for them.
Could be troublesome. Roberto Carlos. Promising possession, this. And this to level it. Oh, had to stop that one. Well, a fine piece of defending, but at the expense of a corner. It's a short one. Well, let's see about the cross. Thoughtful play. Roberto Carlos. He's in here. And a goal, the equaliser. Superb entertainment. Well, back underway here, and they've split the 4 goals between them so far. Virgil van Dijk. Now Zinchenko. Mary Fowler. Nicely timed tackle. Excellent vision. And she might be in. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage. Ruud Gullit. And now Henry. Iniesta. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Iniesta. Henry. Did well to win the ball back. vision. Oh, really close, just over the top. Roberto Carlos. On to Iniesta. Gullit. Roberto Carlos. Not forcing the issue. Great composure. Well, the threat could be there. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Now, who can he play it to? And he's gone into an illegal position, unfortunately. Pedri. Oh, got into position brilliantly. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. Oh, difficult save to make! Now, how about the short corner? It's been whipped towards the near post. Well, pretty straightforward for the keeper, you've got to say. Could catch them on the break. And should have been so much more incisive. Thierry Henry. Pulisic. And he read it superbly.
Yeah, that's good positioning and excellent reading of the situation.
And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Oh, she's in here. Oh, strained every sinew to get there. And a short corner, let's see. Rodri. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. So the second half underway, and no doubt about it, City with work ahead of them. Stam. And here's Saliba. And take it away. It's a bit of a struggle for both sides to keep the ball right now. Oh, fancy footwork. And look at this! And it's gone in! The team's separated by 2 goals now. You cannot say they don't deserve it. So the current scoreline, 4-2. Rodri. And now Cafu. Stam. William Saliba. And snuffed out the danger immediately. But he's certainly not alone. Marquisio. Can they open them up? Will be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball 1. Cafu. On to Iniesta. Something to think about. Good through ball. And coolly done in the end. Marquisio. Now a potentially dangerous position for City. Well, disappointing end to the move. Rodri. Oh, got everything behind it! Short corner favoured. Good-looking move. It's a perfect challenge. Counter-attacking chance. And a disappointing end to that. Cafu. Merci Dumornay. Just cutting off the supply. Pulisic. Fine work from City to win the ball back. And offside, unfortunately. Rodri. Clever defending. Gullit. Claudio Marquisio. Pedri. Oh, what a save! Played over. And the move breaks down. Dumornay. Incisive pass. Could pull one back here. Splendid challenge that.
Oh, top-class defending there.
Virgil van Dijk. Here's David Raya. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. And playing it through. Garincha through on goal. And you've just witnessed a moment of truly high-class goalkeeping.
You're absolutely right. What a save that is. He's reacted so quickly.
Going short. And the cross goes in. Well, in fact, a good but straightforward claim by the keeper. And Cafu wins back possession. Iniesta. The ball with Rodri. Oh, big chance! And in it goes! They're getting closer. They're not finished yet. Well, how about this? 4-3. Pulisic. Kelly. Well, they pressed them high, and here they come. Bad place to lose the ball. Another goal from his corner would in all likelihood secure a victory. And a goal! They lead by 2 now, and that allows them to breathe a bit more easily.
Well, here it is again. It's a well-delivered ball into the box. And look at the pressure he was under there. It makes a very good header become an excellent one.
Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Jaap Stam. Rodri. 5 minutes left. Henry. Oh, they have it again. finale we could have in store for us. So back underway. This is extraordinary what we're witnessing here. Well, time is ebbing away, and they're using this passing approach to marvellous effect.
Yeah, they're just running the clock down here.
Another successful intervention, winning the ball back. Now a decent position. And that will be all for this game. Defeat for the visitors, that's the big story.
It was a hard-fought contest, which neither side completely dominated, but the result will certainly hurt them. They need to bounce back next time out.
along to an evening that was made for football. The pitch is in great order too. I'm your commentator, Guy Mowbray, delighted to be in the company of Stuart Robson. And we've got action from division rivals coming right up. It's Cheers Jeff, and they take on City.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
Daley Blind. Ibrahima Konate. Here's how Cheers Jeff line up today. Gianluigi Donnarumma is in goal. Alphonso Davies starts with Jeremy Frimpong in the fullback positions, and they go with a single striker leading the line. Here's how City line up today. Rodri plays alongside Andres Iniesta in the centre of midfield, and they go with just one in attack. Dumone. Oh, takes it on. It's a good try, and only just wide of the mark. Cruyff. Promising looking attack building here from Cheers Jeff. Pass that results in a throw-in, a little unlucky. Andres Iniesta. Beaten easily here. Well, they wouldn't let him get away that easily. That's how to play it through. Someone for the team there.
That's defending of the highest quality.
Ruud Gullit. Well, it's no surprise to see who we focused on as our player to watch in this game. You would presume that he'd play a really big part.
He scored 4 goals last time out, so he should be full of confidence. And he was absolutely ruthless in front of goal. He was a constant threat, and I'm sure we're going to see more of that today.
Daley Blind. Harry Kewell. In the right position to cut out the pass. Thierry Henry. Ruud Gullit. A turnaround in possession. Excellent positioning. Stam. Rodri. Roberto Carlos. City trying to get things moving. No way through. Possession lost. Here's Jeff with width here. And what a challenge!
Yeah, super stuff there.
Henry. Now with Iniesta. Oh, that's really well cut out. Allowed to go a long way with this. Melky Dumone. Ruud Gullit. Promising looking attack from City. Could go in front here. It's the sort of finish you can only smile about. Saw the keeper off the line to score a goal of true quality. Incredible.
Well, this is a brilliant finish. Great awareness, good technique, and a bit of composure as well. What an excellent goal that is.
So off we go at 1-0. Kewell. Roberto Carlos. Pass after pass. Happy just to stay in possession for now.
Yeah, they're dominating the ball here.
Great instinct there to cut it out. First half almost over. How important is this lead going to be going into the break?
Well, they've worked hard and played well to be in front here, but they now need to keep their focus as we approach half-time.
Xavi. Johan Cruyff. This to level it. And that is a top-quality save. Konate.
Well, they're just starting to play with greater energy, and that's got the crowd going now.
Roberto Carlos. A lot of room out wide for City here. And still allowed to run on here. Now to deliver a good ball in. Oh, could be here. Oh, should score. Oh, off the post and away. And that's going to be it for the first 45 minutes. Well, advantage City after the first 45, but plenty of time for a few twists and turns before we're done here. William Saliba. Here's William Saliba. Cafu. Roberto Carlos. Cafu. Gullit. Rodri. Dumorne. Ruud Gullit. Nicely sets it up. Cafu. Rodri. City unable to retain possession and cleared well away from goal. Here's Jeff moving the ball forward with real purpose. Gets in the way superbly. Oh, look at this. Away they go on the counter. A chance to cross here. Pull it. He's doing everything in his power to keep his side alive.
That's a great effort and a superb save. Top-class stuff.
This could get interesting. Dumorne. And the defence regains control. Rodri. Could be something developing here. Looking to put the cross in. ball has changed hands. Dumone. Ready through by Garincha. Oh, what a really good save that was. Something different from the corner. Could take things forward a notch here. Garincha. William Saliba. Could get it over now. Promising position this. That's a good ball. Oh, surely. And it's taken away. Terrific. Xavi. Harry Kewell. Worth a go. And she always had that covered. And they take a short corner. Played in with that. Danger averted by Cafu.
Well, he's certainly given his team time to reorganise here.
Moving the ball forward, hoping something might open up. Chance to score! Another goal! And it's one that tightens their grip on this game.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick, and he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
Excellent progress, and it continues. And stopped in their tracks with a change in possession. Roberto Carlos. Pull it. Well, if they keep the ball, they win the game. It's simple. And 10 minutes of play remain. The assistant's flag is raised. That'll be offside. Brilliant anticipation. Ruud Gullit. Here's William Saliba. Roberto Carlos. Well, not long to go until the end, and the hosts clearly second best. That's the story of the game.
Well, there's been a real lack of energy right from the start of the game. Certainly when they haven't had the ball. They're closing down, decision-making and recovery runs just haven't been good enough.
A routine take, not the greatest delivery. Davis. Johan Cruyff. Kewell. Well, it looked promising, but it hasn't proved to be much of a test. Andres Iniesta. Oh, it was well worth. warm welcome on what is a lovely evening for football. I'm Guy Mowbray and Sue Smith is alongside me for commentary, and we've got action from division rivals coming right up. What are we going to get from this one, Sue?
I think it's so important that both teams start on the front foot, take the game to the opposition, and an early goal would certainly settle any nerves.
The referee gets us started. Settle in and enjoy if you can. The ball is lost, and the chance has gone too.
Oh, they stopped that really well, didn't they? Really well organised off the ball there.
This is how the hosts line up.
Yeah, they've gone for 4 at the back, 2 midfielders protecting the back line, and then 4 forwards, which should make...
They're in here. Brilliant work by the man in goal. That's a top stop. And it's a short one. Now, this might be promising. Rodri. And that's where it ends, with possession lost. Well, this is looking good. Torres! And he's beaten the keeper with a lovely little dink. A finish of real confidence. Thierry Henry. They might be in. Using his strength well. Rodri. Real chance. An equaliser. What a terrific to and fro start to the match. And away we go again at 1-1. Ferran Torres. To put them ahead. And another. 2 goals in a matter of minutes. No wonder they're celebrating. Incredible. And we're back underway at 2-1 now. Claudia Pina. Now with McAllister. Really good pass. This could roll over. It's there. That didn't last long. They're back level already. And away we go again at 2-2. Roberto Carlos. Thierry Henry. Well, under some pressure, he's unable to keep it in play. Ivi Lopez. Iniesta cuts it out.
Yeah, spotted what was happening there, didn't he?
Iniesta. Claudia Pina. And it's been cut out. There's the turnover. Ruud Gullit. Thierry Henry. Gullit. This could get interesting. Rodri for the lead now. It's in, and it's their game to lose from here. And the game kicks off with the score now 3-2. Ivi Lopez. Garincha with the chance to do something from the wing. Scruffy play, ball lost. Lopez. Making decent progress here. Oh, that's really well cut out. Lopez. Now there could be something on in a moment. Roberto Carlos. And on to Iniesta. Thierry Henry. Torres. Not looking to force the chance just yet.
Yeah.
Could go in front here. Oh, that's a sensational cutout. Great work. Jaap Stam. Melky Dumorne. Switched on and ready to intercept there. Lovely pass, the ticket to be in. But that's why keepers have to stay switched on. Superb work. Rodri. Garincha. Rodri. Ruud Gullit. A really good interception to take the ball. Yet to find a way to goal. Oh, ho, ho! That has flown into the net. What a strike! A superb volley. And on that whistle, the first half comes to an end. And the second half is underway. Torres. Good work from City to win it back. Melky Dumorne. McAllister. Lopez. Little careless there as the ball changes hands. Ruud Gullit. Garincha. This looks promising from City, but it will now be tidied up and cleared away. Oh, they looked in there. That's nicely cut out. Lovely setup. Well, look at the room they've got to attack now. Now, what can they do from here? Good defending from Cafu. And he's read that well to snuff out the attack. Got room to operate in here. Oh, a drop in focus and a cheap throw-in conceded.
Well, the stats confirm the home side haven't kept the ball well, but as we know, possession isn't everything in the game. They certainly look threatening when they do have the ball, and they'll be happy to let the opponents play in front.
Taking a chance, equaliser. It's all square again.
Well, we can see it again now, and probably a little fortunate that this one sneaks in. Thought it was coming straight back out, to be honest. Just the right side of the post.
So they're back to being level as the game restarts. Alexis McAllister. And we're into the final half hour. Cafu. Garincha. Garincha finding space out wide. Iniesta. Opportunity now. There's a chance for them to go now. And the promise of something happening is over. Garincha. And the attack is over. Really good defending. Claudia Pina. Chance to go ahead. Oh, a flawless tackle. That one's gone out. Throw in to come. Could be setting something now. No way through. Possession lost. Melky Dumorne. The chance to cross here. Oh, that's really well cut out. Garincha. Nicely sets it up. Thierry Henry. And good composure to claim the ball. And we're inside the final 15 minutes. Jaap Stam. Intercepted. Great reading of the game. Rodri. Garincha. Pass was read and the ball has changed hands.
Well, it's so noisy in here, and the fans are really pushing their side on. They know there's still time for one last chance to get the winner.
Rodri. On they come, edging closer to a piece of late drama. Oh, what a save. Razor-sharp reactions. And that's a corner. It could be decisive. They decide against putting it into the box. Roberto Carlos. Dumorne. Good pass, good chance. That hasn't been decisively dealt with. This is what they've been looking for, the counter-attack. Can they make something happen from this? This could be it. And that should do it. A late goal. And more than likely a winning goal. So off we go for the final few minutes. Can they hold on? Ferran Torres. Oh, chance. Oh, an incredible tackle.
Does well there to stop the chance, didn't he? Real desire there to get it back.
Well, time ticking away, but there's still belief here. Ferran Torres. Now the chance for them to pull forward. Oh, a great chance. Oh, I don't believe it. A sensational challenge. So that will do it. A disappointing result, whichever way you slice it. Your thoughts on that performance?
Well, it was a real evenly matched game. Both teams played well. Looked like it was going to be a draw, but to concede so late on, they'll be disappointed. I'm sure they'll learn from this.
A warm welcome to you, and thanks for joining us for another game live on EA TV. I'm Guy Mowbray, and I'm joined by the ever-knowledgeable Stuart Robson. And hopefully we've got some goals and drama on the way. What are your expectations from this?
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
This is the home side's team today. Oliver Kahn is in goal. Laura Georges plays alongside Ibrahima Konate as centre-backs, and they go with a single striker leading the line. Here's how City line up today. Andres Iniesta plays alongside Rodri in the middle of the park, and they're playing with just one up front. Something could be on with this. Has the space to whip it in here. And that was passed towards the goal, but it's wide of the target. Ruud Gullit. This is looking good. Now what comes next? Ruud Gullit. And on to Iniesta. Stam. Rodri. This is lovely football, moving defenders around.
Well, when they pass it like this, they're not easy to play against, that's for sure.
Andres Iniesta. Well, he's one of the best dribblers of the ball in the game. Paulo Futre, always worth watching, and we're hoping that today won't be any different.
Well, he's a good technical player. He can see a pass, he can beat a defender, and he's good in tight areas. He'll certainly be a joy to watch today.
Edging ever closer to goal here, but not the end result they wanted from an encouraging position. Here we go! And there's the opener, the all-important first goal of the game. Now, can he get the cross in? That's world-class goalkeeping.
Well, I have to say, I thought that was in. Great stop.
Short corner taken. And that's sloppy in possession from City. An open invitation on the wing here. Having a look. And a firm grip kept on the ball. Well, a bit of a clumsy challenge, and the ref blows for a free kick. And still going here. And now they've lost it. Good reading of the game. Yamal. Lord Prowse. And they won't be going any further.
Yeah, just snuffed out the danger there. That's a good turnover.
Cafu. Positive play on the front foot. Tries
space out there today. His movement has been excellent.
And the chance slips away. Roberto Carlos. Now with Iniesta. City struggling to keep the ball. Rodri. Really good pass. And that has stopped any potential danger. Now if he gets there, it's a chance. Incredible stop.
Yeah, really smart piece of goalkeeping there, as you said. So agile.
Thierry Henry. Iniesta. Stam. Thierry Henry. Roberto Carlos. And the attack is over. Really good defending.
They got everything right there.
Ward-Prowse. Oh, that's a really lovely ball. Oh, I think he went too soon.
Well, he just thought about the pass for a fraction too long, and that's why it's offside.
Pull it. A bit sloppy in possession. Having a try. More work to do yet. And they might be in. Oh, it must be here. And it's saved and held. Thierry Henry. They won the ball, now to keep it. Now there might be a chance as they keep it moving. Beautifully weighted ball. And there won't be any rebounds there. Jaap Stam. And that whistle brings the first half to a close. So away we go then for the second half. And that's the perfect way to protect the ball.
He wasn't going to lose that one, was he?
Ruud Gullit. And on to Stam. Cafu. Here's William Saliba. Ruud Gullit. Garrincha. An attack of genuine promise now. Looking to put the cross in. That's a good ball. Good patient build-up, looking to fashion a chance. But ultimately, not going anywhere with it. Thierry Henry. Rodri. A more than respectable first half showing from Paulo Futre there. What have you made of what you've seen from him?
Well, what an outstanding first half he had. He took his goal well, his movement was exceptional, and his link-up play was really impressive. But he needs to take more of the chances that come his way in the second half for it to be the perfect display.
Rowdy. Rowdy! Oh, chance! Another goal! And it's one that tightens their grip on this game. Perfectly anticipated, really well won. Roberto Carlos. Ruud Gullit. Cafu. Andres Iniesta. Oh, what a place to lose the ball just when the chance was on. Well, now they could spring the trap. Can they take advantage? That might have ended up a lot better than it has. Excellent reading of the game to win the ball. That will keep the attack moving nicely. Waiting for the right moment. It'll be everybody up for the corner now.
Yeah, but they can't switch off, can they?
Here it comes. What a wonderful save. It had pace, but she was equal to it. They decide against putting it into the box. Oh, there could be something from the cross here. Hurried clearance, still plenty of threat. Having to stay patient. But able to deal with the danger decisively, well defended. William Saliba. Gullit. Dumorne. City moving the ball forward with purpose. Oh, heroic tackle! Only 15 minutes left for play now. That's a lovely ball. There might be something building now. Worth a go. Oh, brilliant stop. Tricky angle to score from, though.
I think it's a great bit of play. Good strike and an even better save.
Andres Iniesta. Rodri. Paulo Futre. Having a try, and there won't be any rebounds there. Cafu. And they've got it back now. Now to choose the right option. Oh, superb reflexes. They decide against playing it in. That's a good pass. And it's saved and held. No stopping him there. The attack broken up. Ruud Gullit. Cafu. Rodri. Options available in the middle. And the forward progress continues. So that will do it. A disappointing result, whichever way you slice it. Your thoughts on that performance?
They weren't at their best today, both as individuals
welcome along to an evening that was made for football. The pitch is in great order too. Guy Mowbray with you for commentary, along with Sue Smith. And with the atmosphere building up nicely, what a match this promises to be. How do you see this one going then, Sue?
Well, both managers will be reminding the players that it's important to get off to a quick start, really attack the opposition and put them on the back foot from the off. Hopefully we'll get a good game.
Here's how the home side lines up. Oliver Kahn is in goal. Ibrahima Konate plays alongside Laura Georges in defence, and they go with a single striker leading the line. This could be. Decent stop, did what was needed. It's put into the middle. Well, he got the header in, but it's just gone over.
Yeah, he'll be gutted that he didn't score here. It's a good delivery, sharp movement in the box, but can't find the back of the net.
It's a pretty poor error, to be honest. Didn't have to do that. Here's how City line up today. Andres Iniesta plays alongside Rodri in the middle of the park, and they're playing with just one up front. Oh, brilliant anticipation. Going for the blast on goal there, but accuracy has been sacrificed for power. Ruud Gullit. Melki Dumorne. Setting up the chance. Oh, they looked in there. That's nicely cut out.
Oh, they stopped that really well, didn't they? Really well organised off the ball there.
Roberto Carlos. They won the ball, now to keep it. And unable to retain possession. Having a go. And it's comfortably gathered. Iniesta. Melki Dumorne. Good ball, decent looking attack this. Rashford. Futre. Well, this is looking good. And a different angle for him now. Really solid defending.
Well, the crowd are sensing that momentum is with them here. It's chance after chance, but can they capitalise?
Oh, that's really well cut out. The ball is lost, and the chance has gone too. Delivery. Promising looking attack, but it's come to nothing.
Yeah, you can clearly see they work on their shape out of possession, can't you?
And he's in now. And a firm grip kept on the ball. That's a good ball. Chance to move ahead. And they've scored to take a lead that's more than warranted. 1-0 then as we get started again. Now to go a long way with this. But it will now be tidied up and cleared away. Rashford. He'll have a go here. Oh, incredible! That's top quality goalkeeping. Chance to deliver into the box. No way through. Possession lost. Decent looking attack this. And a superb block. Ref spotting the deflection. Throw in to come. Having a try. It's there. And it's a goal. That's a real settler for them. Roberto Carlos. Great instinct there to cut it out. Having a look, and still danger here. What grab! And further clear they go. There's surely no throwing this one away. Just about able to keep it in. Opportunity here. Oh, ho, ho! That has flown into the net. What a strike! A superb volley. Pull it. Dumone. Roberto Carlos. Ruud Gullit. Not looking to force the chance just yet.
Well, it's all about finding the right pass, isn't it?
And it struck the bar. Good try.
It is a good try, and you've got to feel for her. She's done the right thing, connected well. She's just so unlucky.
Ward-Prowse. And now with Rashford. Gets past really nicely. Out it goes. Corner coming. And it's a short one. Now, this might be promising. Real chance. And that's going to be it for the first 45 minutes. And the second half kicks off with 45 more minutes ahead of us. Now, can he get the cross in? It's a good ball in behind. Oh, a great chance. Oh, that's fantastic. That's next level keeping. They opt to go short with the corner. That has gone out. It'll be a throw. Paulo Futre. Time for some positive wing play now. And he fails to trouble the keeper.
Yeah, it's a decent strike that, but look at the keeper's position. He read the shot and had it covered. Well, it's a brilliant attacking display. So much quality in the final third. And the finishes have been really clinical. The back line just doesn't have the answers. They need to...
Hold on, chance! Oh, top goalkeeping, stretched everything to get there. They decide against putting it in. Sent into the middle. Well, actually, just a little too close to the keeper. He'll happily take that. Rodri. And he'll take this on. Off the crossbar. And the play breaks down.
Well, they were so unlucky not to score there. It's a game of inches, though, and things just don't seem to be going their way right now. They need one of these chances to go in.
Yeah, they could be going close again soon. Ball lost and gratefully received. Great chance here. And it's opened up. It's in. A well-taken goal. And no wonder he's off celebrating. And away we go again at 4-1 now. Rodri. Cafu. Now Saliba. Gullit. Andres Iniesta. Ruud Gullit. Garrincha. Really good pass. There's the flag. Offside. Marcus Rashford. City have the ball again. Really nicely played. What can they do with this now? That's crossed the line. It'll be a throw. Roberto Carlos. Pull it. They found a way through. Taken cleanly and held on to. Julie Foudy. And on to Futre. Yamal. Out of play for a throw and maybe just a lapse in concentration. Roberto Carlos. Melky Duorne. Oh, brilliant anticipation. Ward-Prowse. Thierry Henry. That's a good pass. Oh, what a wonderful challenge. The counter looks on here. Options available. And the flag goes up for offside.
Well, it's sloppy, isn't it? Just needs to hold on to it a little longer. Give him time to get back on side.
Rashford. And that has stopped any potential danger. Garincha. Beautifully weighted ball. Just needs the composure now. And that's two for her today. A superb performance. They can't contain her. So the score now 4-2 as the ball gets rolling again. Nuno Mendes. On to Rashford. A really good interception to take the ball. Full time is looming. What do we make of this scoreline? Feels like a fair reflection to me.
Yeah, this would be an excellent win and it would be thoroughly deserved. We've seen some really good individual performances, but it's how well they've worked as a team. You can see that they've got a real unity here, both defensively and going forward, and I'm sure the result will certainly please the manager.
Futre. Futre. And it's been safely dealt with. Danger averted for now.
Take no risk and just get it out of harm's way. Definitely the smart choice.
Thierry Henry. And it's won by Salgado. Could be setting something now. Having a try. Another goal to put a rubber stamp of approval on everything that they've shown us today.
Well, if we watch this again, it's a nice finish, isn't it? He keeps his composure and just curls it around the goalkeeper who can't do much about it.
So it's 5-2 now as the game restarts. Good challenge, and a throw-in will follow. Well, under no real pressure, but unable to keep it in play. Thierry Henry. And the game comes to an end with the home fans in positive mood. That's the win they came to see.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? Particularly impressed with their play going forward. They were really lively and almost...
to you and welcome to another exciting game brought to you by EA TV. I'm Guy Mowbray and I'm joined by Sue Smith for commentary, and we're very much looking forward to this division rivals game. What are your expectations from this?
It's great to be here. I think it's important that both teams are focused from the off, though, and they start quickly. But I'd love to see some goals. Hopefully I've not just cursed it.
Henry. Here's how the home side lines up. Gianluigi Donnarumma is in goal. Rodri plays alongside Zé Roberto in central midfield, and they've decided to go with two in attack for this game. Here's how City line up today. Rodri plays alongside Andres Iniesta in the centre of midfield, and they go with a single striker leading the line. Good work to recover possession. Ready through by Garrincha. And that's a shame for them, but top marks for the defending. Had to work hard to keep that in. Well, she couldn't get any closer without scoring.
Oh, she's not that far away, is she? The angle was against her, but quality to get it as close as she did.
Good work to regain possession. Rodri. Iniesta. But that's offside, the timing a little bit out.
He doesn't give him time to get back on side before playing the ball through.
Well, it's no surprise to see who we focused on as our player to watch in this game. You would presume that she'll play a really big part.
Yeah, their form's been brilliant, and we all know that she's got a great eye for goal. The defences are going to have to try not to give her any sort of chances today.
Melky Dumorne. And this might be promising. What a stop! Razor sharp!
Oh, talk about reactions. How good were his then? It's such close range. That's a brilliant save.
Roberto Carlos. For the lead here. Huge block, but still danger. They take it short. Play goes for a throw-in. Now to deliver a good ball in. Could be a chance. Oh, he stands tall and keeps it out brilliantly. And they take a short corner. And the attack collapses. Anthony. Good run. Now, can he pick out the right option? Rodri. Brilliant. More of that, please.
Well, breeze past, didn't he?
Go, and good work from the keeper to get across and deal with the danger. They decide against putting it into the box. Crucial defending. They keep on coming. Corner again. They decide against playing it in. No way through. Possession lost. Very quick to close down.
The visitors have controlled the play in the past 15 minutes. Now it's about making all of the pressure and all of the attempts count. If they find that clinical touch in front of goal, they'll get what they deserve.
And maybe another opportunity is in the works here. City trying to get things moving. Roberto Carlos. Oh, good strike! And somehow he's saved it at full stretch. A short corner taken. Yalpstam. Goes on past the defender. Oh, what a save! Razor-sharp reactions. And they go short with the corner. Well, it was looking good, but ultimately nothing doing. Iniesta. And the keeper does well to keep it out. And they've gone with a short one. Bit of a squeeze on here. And that's gone to the wrong place.
Yeah, can't give it away like that. That's a frustrating error.
Incisive ball from Zé Roberto Carlos. Iniesta. Oh, could be a chance here. Now with Iniesta. Well, after all this, you'd hope someone will get a chance. Real opportunity. Well, he's kept that out nicely. Joshua Zirkzee working the ball really nicely. And that's a shame for them, nothing doing. There's still nothing to split the two sides. Maybe that will change with this corner.
Well, they haven't had too much to cheer for a while, but a goal here would be huge.
An idea that was easy to read. Andres Iniesta. Moving infield now. And on that whistle, the first half comes to an end. Back in business, one half down, one to go. Well, that's a lack of concentration, given straight to them.
You can't give the ball away cheaply like that.
Rodri. Momentum is lost. Oh, that's really well cut out. Promising looking attack from City. It's a good try, and only just wide of the mark.
Well, as you can see, they're creating plenty of chances, just haven't been able to make it count, haven't been clinical enough. Surely it's only a matter of time, though, before they do find the breakthrough.
Not the cleanest passage of play.
Definitely, it's a real scrap, isn't it? They don't seem to be on the same page, do they?
That's a nice forward-thinking pass. City recovering possession well. And she hasn't really put her stamp on the game to this point. There's not been a great deal to admire.
Well, I do feel for her, you know. She was so unlucky not to score, hitting the woodwork, and her work rate's certainly been there. I'm sure she's going to be key in the second half.
Hang on, what about this? And they've scored! Never mind the run of play. Only one stat matters. 1-0. Rodri. They might be in. Could be a chance. Back off the bar.
deserved to be level here. That's unfortunate. Hopefully they don't look back on the missed opportunity at the end of the game.
Well, they're in possession again, and maybe another opportunity developing now. Cleared, but not far enough. And the headed chance goes just over the bar.
Well, they worked the ball well. The cross is pinpoint. The movement to get on the end of it's great. He just lacks the accuracy needed to test the keeper.
Oh, brilliant anticipation. That's a perfect through ball. Chance for Garincha. And it's in. The lead has gone in an instant, and we're all square again. So off we go at 1-1 now. Rodri. And it's been cut out. There's the turnover. Rodri. Williams. Rodri. Ball one, well read. And superb technique to get past his man. The counter looks on here, options available. He'll take this on, but the keeper saw it coming and saves easily. Rodri. Moving nicely and real purpose to this. Oh, should score. And it's in to put them in front. They've taken the lead. There's not long left to hang on to it as we go again. Cafu. It's to equalise. And there's the equaliser. The advantage was not held for long. And we're back underway at 2-2 now. And City come away with the ball. Over them all to the back post. Cleared away, but not with conviction. Really solid defending. And what a chance this could be to potentially win the game from this corner. And they've gone with a short one. Teeing up the chance now. City unable to retain possession. Could be a chance to break here. On they come, edging closer to a piece of late drama. And that's where it ends. This could get interesting. Here we go! What a wonderful save to keep this level.
I thought that was the winner. It's fantastic work from the goalie, though.
Well, comfortably off target in the end. That'll be a goal kick.
Yeah, I think you have to credit the defending there. Just enough pressure to put him off at that vital moment.
And we've entered the final five. Rodri. Melky Dumone. Oh, takes it on. Ooh, got in the way of it.
Yeah, that was so important, wasn't it?
Possession changes hands. Thierry Henry. This looks really good. Could we see a winning goal? That's a good ball. And it's all over with the score level, but plenty to get stuck into when we look back at the game.
Oh, yeah, that was a...
warm welcome on what is a lovely evening for football. I'm your commentator, Guy Mowbray, delighted to be in the company of Stuart Robson. And we've got action from division rivals coming right up. What can we expect from the game then?
As is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Just a little untidy. Here's how City line up today. Rodri plays alongside Andres Iniesta in the centre of midfield, and they go with just one in attack. Oh, they looked in there. That's nicely cut out.
They got everything right there.
He wasn't given anywhere else to go there. It's a proper scrap in there now. And over the touchline it goes. It'll be a throw-in now. Iniesta. Ruud Gullit. And the goalkeeper gathers the ball in easily. No surprise to see who we focused on as our player to watch in this game. You would presume that he'd play a really big part.
I'm sure he's going to be tightly marked today because in the last match he was outstanding. Got his 2 goals, but it was his general play that was brilliant. And I'm sure we're going to see more of the same today.
And that's nicely won to see off the threat. Gomez. Roberto Carlos. Pass was read and the ball has changed hands. Messi. Dumone. Iniesta. City showing good width here. Promising move stalls, and that is a top quality save. Torres. Could turn out to be a really good ball. And the attack breaks down.
Well, no chance there. That was a good bit of defending.
Oh, a challenge we used to call a professional foul. Surely a yellow card. Across the dead ball line for a corner. The box it goes. Some good work to win it there. A good ball in. Looking for someone at the front post here. Incredible stop.
Yeah, really smart piece of goalkeeping there, as you said. So agile.
Over it comes. And if you're going to try that, you better score, really.
Yeah, he just got the technique all wrong. A wasted chance, really.
William Saliba. Now with Iniesta. Ruud Gullit. Now here's an invitation. Played in, and this could be. Oh, he saved it.
Well, he's so hard to beat in these situations. It's brilliant goalkeeping.
Short corner it is. That's a good ball. Oh, that's been won really smartly. What a chance this could be. For the lead here. Brilliant tackle. The chance is gone.
Yeah, great tackle, wasn't it?
Thierry Henry. This looks promising from City. But it will now be tidied up and cleared away. Roberto Carlos. Play on is the referee's call. Pull it. Oh, brilliant anticipation. Rude Gullit. Oh, he's done well to get past his man. But that's good defending. Well won. Beautifully weighted ball. Well, I'm not sure the keeper particularly wanted that, but danger averted for now. Iniesta. A little room out wide for City here. And that's where it ends. Just about able to keep it in. Oh, great work. What's next? Nearly. A wonderful attempt.
Well, it's a good effort. Difficult technique, but it's just off target.
Andres Iniesta. Well, that's not going to cut it. Neither side doing a good job of looking after the ball. There's a chance for the breakaway here. Well, it looked promising, but came to nothing in the end. Pass played through perfectly. Henry. Oh, it was well worth a go, but it's gone narrowly wide. And the referee's whistle brings the first 45 minutes to a close. And we're back in action. No goals, but plenty of time to change that. That's a good ball in behind. And a really smart stop there. Pass was read and the ball has changed hands. Lovely ball, this could lead to something. Henry. Having a go for goal! It's missed, not by much, but it was placed firmly wide. From here. Into the area it goes. Well, right idea, but it's only ended up with the keeper. Pull it. Could be setting something now. To edge ahead. And there's the opener. The all-important first goal of the game.
Well, here you can see it again. He's gone for placement over power, and it's a brilliant finish.
So work to do now as they get the game restarted. Torres moving the ball forward, hoping something might open up. Corner and the opportunity to create an equaliser.
Well, the crowd are doing their bit. Can they find the equaliser here?
It's put into the middle. Oh, I don't believe it. That's a sensational save. Well, he's had a quiet game, really, and the manager's decided to change things. promise developing. It's hit the bar. And hang on, the flag is up. The effort would have been in vain. This could get interesting. Decent effort. Well, it turned out to be fairly routine for the keeper. He'll happily collect that. Dumone. Played in, and this could be. Incredible. How was that kept out? A short corner taken. The attack is over. Mario Gomez. Waiting, not trying to force things. And the attack is over. Really good defending. Rodri. Lovely weighted pass. And that is a terrific save. And they've gone with a short one. Pull it.
Well, the fans believe there's hope here. Can the players respond now?
And there's a chance for the break here. And trying his luck. And it's in! The goal to get us back to level pegging.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
Cafu. City struggling to keep the ball. Played in with that. Messi. Oh, they scored again. The game had only just restarted. After the last one. Well, underway again. Is there to be one more twist to the tail? Cafu. Conte. Oh, brilliant anticipation.
Read it really well.
Cafu. Garincha. That's a good ball. Garincha. We've entered the final 10 minutes. They have to make something count from this. A decent try, not far away.
Well, he should make the keeper work there, but you sense a goal is coming.
Full time is looming. A slender advantage, but not long to hold on to it now.
Well, it's been a really good contest, you have to say. But overall, I think...
Oh, they could be in here. And they've done it. Level again with not long to go.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it. And what a great finish it is. Struck with power and accuracy, certainly no stopping that.
So off we go once more, and there's no knowing where the next drama's going to come from. It's more or less next goal wins time. Could this be it? He's Flying forward here, and played in short to the near post. But that hasn't worked as planned, claimed by the keeper. Could be setting something now. How on earth has that not gone in? Incredible goalkeeping. And that's a corner. It could be decisive. It's been delivered. Oh, look at this. Away they go on the counter. It's a really promising break. Pull it! A vital block. Made and out for a throw. Decent looking attack this. What a chance here. Oh, great save to keep it level.
Well, he's just stopped his team from losing this game probably. What an important save that is.
Something different from the corner. A tackle in, and it's out for a corner.
The pressure is still on.
And it's a short corner. It's all over as the ref blows for full time. Well, conditions really couldn't be any better here tonight. A very warm welcome to you on this fine evening. I'm Guy Mowbray to bring you commentary along with the former England forward Sue Smith. And the focus here is on division rivals action. What can we expect from the game then?
I think it's so important that both teams start on the front foot, take the game to the opposition, and an early goal would certainly settle any nerves.
This is the home side's team today. Jordan Pickford is the goalkeeper. Denzel Dumfries starts with Alphonso Davies as fullbacks, and they'll play with a lone striker up front. Brooks. That was a really good spot. Here's how City line up today. Rodri plays alongside Andres Iniesta in the centre of midfield, and they go with a single striker leading the line. nicely. He read that well. Big chance. And we haven't had to wait long for the opening goal. It's 1-0.
Well, this is all about the press from the front. They go as a team, make it so difficult for the defence to get out. And then once they win it back, they're so clinical. It's a lovely goal.
Cafu. That's a lovely ball. There might be something building now. Excellent reading of the game to win the ball. Could be setting something now. Chance to score! And another! 2 goals in a matter of minutes. No wonder they're celebrating. Incredible! And we're back underway at 2-0. And still allowed to run on here. City with plenty of space to attack. Must clear his lines now. Paulo Dybala. Promising forward burst. And that's really useful defending.
Spotted the danger quickly there. Great shape from them.
Surfed through on a plate here. It's there! Hope restored! They're back in this game.
Well, we can see it here again, and it's a good finish. But for me, it's all about the press beforehand. Really disciplined, working as a team to force the mistake. And then they take full advantage. It's a really good goal.
Gordon. Good work from City to win it back. Paulo Dybala. Oh, could be here. Well, after all this, you'd hope someone will get a chance. And in the end, all that possession counts for little. And that's where it ends. Well, this is a really special game for him today as he reaches 100 matches for the club.
Yeah, he's settled in so well, and we've seen some good performances from him too. The fans seem to have really taken to him, and I'm sure it won't be too long before he gets another hundreds.
Thierry Henry. Genuine chance. It's back off the bar. Well, that was looking good, but nothing to come from it.
Well, if that went in, the game would have definitely had a different complexion. Just wondering if we're going to see a response now. We certainly need one.
And they could quickly be having another go here. Nicely played through. Now for the finish. And they complete the comeback from being 2 goals down. They're level now.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great skill to play the ball through. The way to pass it just right. And then she's through on goal, no hesitation at all. Just puts her foot through it, rifles it past the keeper. It's a cracking finish.
Well read to gain possession. Oh, what a good ball. They could be in. Now, surely. Oh, you might have to wait a long time to see anything like... this again. Somehow, incredibly, they're now in front. Bullet. Roberto Carlos. Thierry Henry. Now, can he get the cross in? The chance yet to appear. It's there! That didn't last long. They're back level already. It's 3 each then as we get started again. Played in with that. He's Being pinched, read her mind there. Rudi Voller. And offside rules the assistant referee. David Brooks. Enzo Fernandez. And she's in there. A goal that gives them the advantage. Another goal means another kick-off at 4-3 now. Thierry Henry. But they're not quite in sync there. It's offside.
Well, he's got to do better there. He's got to realise the situation and keep hold of the ball a bit longer so that he can get back on side.
Davis. Now Dybala. Closed it down well. Thierry Henry. Oh, wonderful ball that. Lovely pass, the ticket to be in. Found superbly and in. And there's another one. Valuable breathing space for them now. And off we go with another kick-off at 5-3 now. City finding space out wide. Looking to cut in now. Decent chance this. Terrific bit of blocking.
Clever defending that. Got the positioning just right, didn't they?
So away we go then for the second half. Nicely played. It's to spark something. And somehow he's saved it. At full stretch. And they decide against playing it in. Oh, what a chance. Could be now. Oh, incredible. That's top quality goalkeeping. And they've gone with a short one. Looking good. What next? Dybala. Great instinct there to cut it out.
Yeah, it's great awareness that. Positioning was spot on there.
Breaking at pace. This could be dangerous. And the breakaway has now been broken. Well, she's produced a masterful performance up to this point. 10 out of 10.
That's really opened up.
And that's been ruled as offside. And it's pinched. Read his mind there. Onto it. In on goal. And further clear they go. They surely know throwing this one away.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great skill to play the ball through. The way to pass is just right. And then once she's through, there was never any doubt, was there? Hits it hard and true, and the keeper just can't react in time.
Anthony Gordon. Oh, maybe a bit of space now. Taking it upon himself to drive forward further. That's a good pass. Excellent reading of the game to win the ball. An hour played, 30 to go now. Rodri. Henry! Oh, it was well worth a go, but it's gone over the crossbar. Brooks. frustration after that. It needed a more subtle, certain finish. And there's the benefit of working to win the ball. Lovely setup. That's world-class goalkeeping.
Well, she was under real pressure there, but her reactions were absolutely brilliant.
And the ball comes in. It's away, but not far enough. Intercepted. Great reading of the game. And this could be the moment for a counter. They couldn't. Oh, should score! Dear, oh dear. The keeper's had an absolute shocker there. A goal so cheaply given away. Setting up the chance. And it's on now. Off the upright. And they've scored. A goal to get the stadium jumping.
Well, we can see it again, and it's a good initial shot. But just look how alert he is here. It's fantastic reactions and desire, and he gets the reward with the goal.
Away we go again then, and at every kick-off it feels like another goal isn't far away. Roberto Carlos. Henry. Switched on and ready to intercept there. Oh, brilliant anticipation. Mateo. Well, it did look promising, but threat averted.
Yeah, they had great shape out possession there, didn't they?
Oh, it's in! Oh, yes, what a way to silence this crowd. Ball back with City now. Brooks. Fernandez. Now Dybala. Lovely ball. This could lead to something. And there's a chance for the break here. Turnaround in possession. Excellent positioning. And we've entered the final five. It's nice from Koopmeiners. Found superbly and in. If there were any doubts, there surely aren't any now. A truly dominant display. Ball rolling again, and if there were any doubts, they're surely settled now. Thierry Henry. And it's pinched, read his mind there. Dybala. And two becomes three as he completes his hat-trick. A